Hello, my nail friends. It has been forever, it feels like, but I'm so happy to be back. I am going to show you how I do this mani doing leopard print chrome with gel liquids and doing the gel method. I thought I would show kind of the whole process so that I can give you an update on life and everything. If you haven't watched before, my name is Kara. I am the owner of Kara's Claws. And I took a little break because we are expecting baby number 4, a little boy, and I was very sick. So right now I am 18 weeks and feeling really good. So I decided to jump back in, and it's been really good for me having this business again and keeps me busy, and it's just something I really love to do. So this is one of my new colors called Cinna-Chrome. It is a very highly pigmented dip that can be chromed. So it has this really pretty cinnamon pigment with some chameleon, wow, my brain is not working, pregnancy brain, chameleon chrome flakies. So you can see the little flakies right there. And when I do dips that have flakies, a lot of times I will lay my finger in it so you can see that I did it for that one. And on my nails right now, I just have a really thin layer of my crystal clear builder gel, and then I chromed some unicorn chrome over it, and I'm obsessed. It's kind of like the Hailey Bieber nails in a way, and I really love it. So you'll see I make a big mess trying to pour over. I should have done it the other way around. Learned my lesson, and I'll do that for the next one. So you can see if you're using gel and it does that, where you could see there was a big wet spot or spot missing. Since gel doesn't dry till you cure it, you don't have to worry, just pour it right over top of it. Again, I'm patting it down, and I just made this color, and as soon as I made it, I knew I had to do a mani with it. I have not been doing anything other than my builder gel for the most part lately, just because I've been busy filling orders, and at the moment I just fill orders at night while my husband takes the kiddos to the park. So that's been really nice. I don't have to get up super early to do work, and I don't have to stay up late. So for right now, that is the perfect time. It just doesn't give me much time to do my actual nails or anything else, but it's totally fine. So there is that layer. I am going to take this little pink cuticle tool and get anything that got on my cuticles. I try to send these with every order if I have them in stock, just because they're so amazing and you cannot have too many. They are reusable. I just wipe it off on a paper towel between, but if you're anything like me, I lose things, and it's nice to have some backups. So yeah, since I've reopened, things have been going great. My plan is to keep restocking some of the favorites. Okay, I have to stop and talk about that one. This is one of my favorites. It's called Champagne Cocktail and part of the Wine with Dessert Trio. I just restocked that because I found this glitter and knew I needed to have it for fall. So like I was saying, I'm going to be adding some new colors like this Cinna-Chrome. I have some new thermals that I've added, some brand new cuticle oil, fall scents, which I'm really excited about. And then I'll be bringing back some of my more popular colors that I used to have in stock. So when I first opened up, I had a super limited supply. There wasn't that many things on the site, and now I'm ready to bring more things on, and I have a better system, so it's just been all around really great. So I love this glitter. It's holographic, kind of like brown, a little bit of, not orange, but like a burnt orange in there, and it is stunning. Like full coverage in one dip. I just like to do 2 for more of the strength of it. So with these kind of glitters and using the gel method especially, I feel it's better to lay it in, because then you can kind of shimmy the glitter up to the top and make sure you're getting really good coverage. Again, I'm just going in with that little cuticle tool And you can see the coverage on the Cinna-Chrome too is like completely full coverage in one dip. It's amazing. So after that, I brushed it off. I went in and I did end up doing another coat. So this is 2 coats, brushed off, cured, all that. And then when you're doing the gel method, instead of encapsulating with a layer of clear, you encapsulate it with a layer of the base gel. So right now I'm going in with the base gel and just covering all of my nails, and that gives it a protective barrier when you go into file and buff, so that you're not going to be filing off those pretty chrome flakes or the glitters. What I absolutely love about doing builder gel first is that my apex is already all built, and so when I go in with my layers of dip powder, I just do full dips. So I do 2 full dips over top, and it's not going to be bulky. It goes on so nice and thin and evenly. You'll see I barely have to buff at all. I really didn't need to. I just am a perfectionist and wanted to. So when you do this, make sure you cap the edges for longevity. I started off with 2 full layers of my Pop It Off peel base. So I have my builder gel on, I have the gel top coat, then I went in with 2 full layers of my Pop It Off peel base and let it dry, and then I went in with the gel to do my dip mani. I find, so when I did the 2 layers, I was able to pop it off the next day very easily. I did file them around the edges and used my cuticle tool to get them off so they didn't just pop off by themselves. I would say if you do 2 full coats, it'll probably give you 2 to 3 days if you don't mess with it, but I picked it off. So I would be curious to see if I actually let it go, how long it would last. I do know if I do 1 full coat, let it dry, and then kind of a strip down the middle, I can get at least a week, which is amazing because then you don't have to worry about soaking off or anything like that. It's so much better. So I'm trying to think if there's any other updates. We're just in our busy season of life this summer with all the kiddos, but Marty is going to be in 1st grade. Marty is my oldest, and he has Down syndrome. He's going to 1st grade, and he is so excited. We just got his class list today, and he recognized some of the kids in his class, so he was pumped. And then Graham, my middle, who just turned 4, is going to preschool, which is just crazy. He'll just be going 3 mornings a week. So then I'll just have Rosie, my 2-year-old, for those days, which will just be nice to have some one-on-one time with her. And then baby boy is due the beginning of January. So it's flying by. I'm almost halfway through. We have our big ultrasound actually next week. So praying everything goes well there. We did the early genetic testing and everything came back low risk. Found out that he was a boy really early, so that was so fun. But as even still that we already know, it's still so fun getting the ultrasound and being able to see his little face. I'm so excited. So I've been so appreciative of everyone's just congratulations and excitement for us in this chapter of our lives, and just the continued support in me opening back up and just keeping me nice and busy. I seriously appreciate you all so much. But yeah, I think that's it in terms of updates. I do my best to get shipping and get your orders out the next day. It just depends on if we have something going on at night, because then I can't work on orders that day. But I try my best. Monday through Thursday, pretty much you'll get your order the next day, so shipped out at least. So that's my goal. I know people are patient, but for my own self too, I just don't want to be stressed out having orders over my head, so I like to be able to get them out for you. So here sorry I got off camera a little bit. I am just using my white buffer block that I love. It's a really gentle Grit, I don't actually know what grit it is. I'll look it up and post the link to it. But it's so nice. It just gets it, if there's like any roughness, it just smooths it right out. So like I said before, I barely even had to buff, but I just wanted to for a little bit. So this mani was kind of a fail. My ring finger, I used the wrong thing, and so chroming didn't work. But same thing with my thumb. The first part worked good. I am just hand painting on some leopard print, it's my favorite. So my favorite way to do it is using the gel. It doesn't matter if it's the gel art brushes because I put it on the palette anyway, but I like to use gel, and then I use a dotting tool. So you just kind of draw little C's. It's actually super easy. It's a lot easier than it looks, and it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm a big fan of that. I was thinking I would be able to chrome over these, but since it's not a top coat, it didn't work. So when you're chroming, you have to use a no wipe top coat to be able to chrome. So I knew that. I just wanted to try, and don't recommend doing that because it doesn't work. It just kind of got crumbly from the tacky layer of the leopard print. So I'm going to stop talking. I just blabbed for so long. If you're still here, thank you, love you. I'm going to let you watch for a little bit. So now for the actual chrome leopard print. This is my gel diamond top coat. It's a no wipe top coat. I just put some on my little palette and grabbed my dotting tool. And you can see I actually went in and have them drawn already, but I don't remember what happened. I think I don't know what I did, but it didn't work. So I'm trying again, and this time it worked, so it made the cut. So again, I'm just doing little C's and little dots. And when you chrome, you only want to cure it for about 7 seconds. I know it's very specific, but I've tried it just with my brand of gel, so other ones might be a little bit different, but I would say don't cure it for more than 10 seconds because you don't want it fully cured. You want the chrome to be able to soak into it a little bit. So I just ended up doing it for 7 seconds and it was perfect. So I am just drawing this on. It would be really cool too if you just did like a matte top coat even without chrome and give it just like that texture. So then after you do that, you get a little eyeshadow applicator and just rub the chrome in. And look at how gorgeous that is. I am so thrilled with how this turned out. It's so pretty. I feel like somewhere I heard you can use your finger to chrome, but when I tried doing it, it was just kind of crumbly. So I recommend using the eyeshadow tool, and I am seriously obsessed. So there's that. It kind of peeled off because I tried doing the chrome on that one, but it's fine. And so now I am going in with my top coat to finish the look off. I debated doing it matte on the leopard print nail, but I thought the shiny was so pretty I couldn't resist. I also tried doing something on that finger and it was a fail, so there's a lot of bloopers for this one, but I am really happy with how it turned out overall, and I'm glad I kept going. I actually did this while the kids and Martin were doing art next to me, so if you could hear the noise, you would laugh. So I finished it off by curing it for 30 seconds, and I'm going in with my trusty cuticle oil. I've been loving raspberry lemonade lately. It is delicious. So, as always, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you would like to see next. Have a great day.